What's up, Copy Squad? It's your boy Kyle Milligan of KyleTheWriter.com, and today we're going to talk about the burnout recovery plan for copywriters. I was trying to think of topics to come up with today, and I was like, all I can really do is tell you about what's going on in my life and my day, and I talk about things I see around me, and right now I've kind of pushed myself a bit to the limit. And it's all gotten to a point where I've kind of hit that point of burnout, I guess you could say. And I'll tell you what burnout feels like. It felt like, and I woke up earlier, and I wanted to go do a bunch of stuff. Like, there was a ton of stuff on my mind that I wanted to take care of that I thought was both urgent and important today. And I went to my usual coffee spot, and I did my first hour of deep work, and then I kind of puttered around a little past my hour, and then I was like, I don't know what to do with myself now. And I'm like, okay, I probably have burnout. So the step one, you got the signs of fatigue, right? If you got the burnout symptoms or whatever, and you start to feel that, it's basically for me, it's like a feeling of fatigue behind my eyes. I almost can't read anymore. If I start to think, my eyes will hurt. Because that's all I've done is think copy for 12 hours a day every day. So step one for me was just disconnect. Stop. I stopped cold. I stopped my routine. What I usually do is okay, if I continue down this path, it's gonna go badly. This could be even worse tomorrow. So I stopped. I call it listen to your body like you would at the gym. If you go to the gym 18 days in a row and you're like, oh, I can't go another day, then stop. Give yourself a break. Second thing, I need more sleep. I think I got somewhere between the high 6 hours and low 7 hours last night, and then I woke up, and I probably could have done with more sleep. I know that my job, my occupation, all that stuff is very brain heavy. I need to have awareness and my wits about me all day, and actually a lot of my energy is getting zapped from my brain. So I need more sleep, and I need more recovery and sleep than that. Okay, another thing, let me explain the reasons my burnout occurred, because I think this might be useful for copywriters out there who are feeling overwhelmed. Basically what this is, burnout's a symptom of being overwhelmed. And what I've done is I've messed up. I preach deep work all the time. I preach deep work. I say I try to spend 2 hours of deep work every single day. And my deep work time, people ask what deep work is. Well, I'll tell you about shallow work and deep work. My deep work time, and I got all this from the book, Deep Work by Cal Newport. So deep work time is, for me, isolation, leveraging my specific skill set and expertise. So it's either deep research or actually writing copy. Those are my deep work activities. I try to do 2 hours a day, 60 minutes in early, and I do a bunch of shallow stuff. The gym, I switch locations, I go to a different place, and then I work another hour of deep work and then more shallow stuff. Now here's what's happened. Here's how my whole schedule got eroded, and why all of a sudden that doesn't work for me anymore. I've allowed way too many things. I don't want to call it bad behaviors or bad things, but I have definitely given way too many permissions to things that I probably shouldn't. For instance, I now spend every day of the week from about 3 to 5 working on these lives, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. And I don't count that as deep work, even though maybe I should, because that would mean that my deep work isn't actually 2, it's now 4, which is huge. So there's 2 deep work hours that I don't account for. And then I go to the gym, and that takes about 2 hours. The gym actually takes a lot longer than you would think, because it's between going, the commuting, going to the gym, the actual workout itself, which can be an hour, a little over an hour, then showering, changing, and then going back to work, right? It's that commute time that kind of eats up, all of a sudden your 1 hour workout turned into a 3 hour thing, and every day those hours go unaccounted for. So that would mean I have 4 hours of deep work, and let's say we stretch the gym goes long and I have to travel to, from, shower and change, that's 3 hours. Now all of a sudden I got 7 hours of basically intense focus and intense stuff. But then I keep letting other things happen. I take tasks immediately as they come. I've been helping people on the side, even though I say I won't help people on the side. And again, that's all come down to the fact that my time blocking strategy, which I really preach, and I think is probably one of the most important parts of my productivity, is my time blocking stuff. I am letting time block creep occur. And because of that, I am allowing myself to get overwhelmed, because I'm still doing the stuff that I think is most important, the deep work stuff, and I just keep piling stuff on and piling stuff on. As long as I still get my 2 hours of deep work, I'll do the Facebook Lives, I'll do keyword research, I'll make SEO descriptions, and I'll send them out in emails, and then I'll also do an Instagram post about it. I said I'll keep adding all the stuff as long as it doesn't interfere with my 2 hours of deep work. So my recommendation would be, okay, listen to your body. Like whenever you start to feel that burnout, quit, cut it out. All right, so listen to your body. If you can, stop. Just stop whatever it is that's giving you burnout. Just stop, walk away from it for a minute. Second thing, respect the deep work. Respect that deep work time. I really preach and I believe in it. If you do sit down and focus and you put 100% effort into your deep work, you can accomplish like miraculous things in a short period of time. It's whenever you let those hours bleed over. Like sometimes I go a little bit over. Like when my timer goes off and I've worked for an hour, I wrap it up and then I'm done. Sometimes I'll go a little over and I'll try to finish what I'm doing. But it's like when I find myself trying to work on that project outside of my specified deep work hours, then that makes my deep work hours suck because I never really got the break that I scheduled for myself. I never really got the time away. I should work on it very solid and dedicated for 1 hour. Put it down. Go do something else. Go to the gym. Go, I don't know, focus on shallow work, like answer emails, answer messages. This is my burnout recovery plan, by the way. I'm kind of rambling, like what the hell am I going to talk about? I'm just kind of like sitting at the house now. I don't think I'm going to work anymore today because I know it. I can feel it, man. My brain hurts, like right here behind my eyeballs. By the way, if you're just tuning in, haven't picked up my book, Take Their Money, it's at kylethewriter.com/book. You should check that out. Learn how to write words that really make you rich. That's it for me today. Peace out, Copy Squad.